Just a brief one today, and I'm feeling casual. It is a Sunday, and it's good that the barber is open on this day. So I had a hedge trim today, and the wispy thing was going on. Grey hair. Don't like getting old, but it also bleaches in the sun. I did dye my hair when I was about 40, briefly. Had a couple of goes at it, but yeah, it bleached in the sun. Ginger? It goes ginger? No offence to gingers. But anyway, well, what is going on with the inquest? We don't know, do we? We're not hearing anything. Just a thought. This is with cooperation with the DCI. Perhaps perhaps we could have 2 or 3 of these, I don't know, with different police organisations. It's with the police. It's not a kangaroo type of court. But what about holding, along with the police, our own little inquest, friendly inquest? If you want to hear more, grab that drink, remember, any type of drink you want, or water. Step on in. And welcome to Al Don's Reviews and True Crime. You may think I was going a bit mad on this one, but hear me out. Let's brainstorm this one. Now, listen, my reasoning for it is the witnesses, and I've offered my help, believe it or not, even though the witnesses probably think he's against me, he's even calling some of us suspects now. No, I've offered to give lifts to the witnesses, or a lift to one of the witnesses, 2 of the witnesses. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to understand. We all need to understand, don't we, really? So the witnesses don't feel good turning up at an inquest. They feel like they are suspects. They're dreading that summons because it means they have to go. But if they don't get the summons, they don't really want to go because they feel like they're being judged. They feel like they're being accused. But what about we get together, one big one, or several around the country perhaps, would be better for people logistically. And we get together, we don't make it official, but semi-official. So we get a local DCI there who would be briefed on the actual case. And then we get the witnesses there, all gathering round. So the questions are asked in an informative manner or a non-aggressive manner. And they're not questioned so much in an aggressive manner, but they're questioned in I don't want to say friendly, but still keeping it professional, but a non-accusing type way. And then we can understand, can't we, what's going on. The witnesses are sick and fed up, probably with social media and accusations and everything else. So how about that? So we all meet up. We all decide on a destination. If the police have rooms that we can do it in, although the police station is not going to be too neutral, is it really? So we need somewhere we can hire cheaply. We can all gather. We can all club in and gather together and make it a funded thing where we'll pay a few quid and we rent somewhere official. We don't really want to hold it in a pub. We're all getting sozzled or something that is some sort of joke. But it's kind of an investigation. And then the police are there so they can take the official action of what needs to be done. In my mind, they might say, and in your mind, they might go, yeah, that makes sense. What the witnesses are saying. We'll present something afterwards. We'll come to a conclusion and we can close the case because the witnesses have nothing to do with this, that and the other. Yeah? So that could clear things up, couldn't it? It could also clear the air. People could also meet, and there'll be a few. Maybe there won't be any olive branches, but we can keep it professional, such depending who's meeting. So some of the creators could get together who aren't perhaps getting on so much. I don't know, but perhaps they won't. Perhaps that's why we need separate ones, so we can say this team work together well. This team of creators work together well, so they can go with DCI, Hickson. That team work well, get together, have some sort of coordination. I've already had somebody very savvy from my viewers. I like to call them part of my team. That's David, first name terms. I won't mention his whole name or his identity, but David. So he suggested as committees or committee. So that'd be a good idea. Committee between us, and someone's to head it. Different people to head different groups. So how about that? So that's kind of a community getting together. Everybody. So the witnesses don't feel that they're not a part of us, normal people. They're normal people. We can all mingle in, all together. And then, there'll be a few things mentioned that you're kind of going to have to come out because you've stumbled, and then you're going to have to come out and you can explain why. You can say, I didn't want to get so-and-so into trouble. Yeah, I know that's crossover. That's a crossover on Jay's timeline. So I didn't want to get him into trouble, but this is why. And we'll go, forgivable, and we'll understand why, and we won't think, they were up to this, because they won't admit what they were getting up to. You might be able to name what people were getting up to. You might not know their names, but you're like, they were tall guy, or black guy, white guy, they were doing this, that and the other, blah, blah, blah. I don't know their names, but they were doing this. That's why I said that. Didn't want to get him into trouble. I don't know who they were anyway. Something like that, yeah? It might be far-fetched. You might be sitting there going, what is he on about? More twaddle. But just think about it. Just think about it for a couple of days. And it's not too far-fetched. I think if we do it on our own, it would just be like a social media thing, and it would just be like a live, and they need to happen. The lives, podcasts, recorded podcasts can be edited, so both parties are happy with what's recorded. It would be the same as that. So that's why I say draw in a DCI, somebody in charge, somebody who can make it semi-official. What do you think? Put down in the comments what you think. Just thinking outside the box. We could do this before. We've still got time. We could do this before the actual official inquest. That would break down a few barriers, and then you'd think, I will go to the inquest, the witnesses. And then, probably before wouldn't be worth having something afterwards, but break down a few barriers, have it beforehand, and then who knows? We might all be working as one team, Justice for Jay. We might do a 180 flip. People have done 180 flips. They can do that. It's up to them, isn't it? Do 180 flips because something has been explained by the witnesses.
Game over.
I'll leave that with you for now. It was just a brief. Am I being senile? Probably. Just a thought. Take care. And remember when you lay your head down, because it is dark and it is night. And I should get this edited pretty quickly. As always, when you lay your head down, don't have any nasty dreams. Thank you for watching, liking and subscribing if you want to. It helps. Thank you.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.